And, Coach, we find ourselves due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Washington Redskins. Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Start the drive. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Hey, we got three. Three down.
All right, now, lucky 56.
Go. That's you.
Leopard.
Hey, he's coming to you.
Back to throw here. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Tight right.
Looking to lift the throw. Going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Josh Gordon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
Nice catch. Good job, offense.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Two tights.
Hey, four down.
Here we go now.
Darius Geis, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job, D.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time. Or
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It's brought in by Jamison Crowder.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A huge play there for Washington. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. All right,
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Four down.
Gun!
They'll look to throw here. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, They'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Third and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Richardson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Paul Richardson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Right. Hey, we got 3 down.
Watch it now, Barney.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll take this one down to Michelle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Tight end's right. Watch tight end. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Over.
Watch out.
They'll run for the first time with Sonny Michel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
The reason that counter or misdirection plays work so well is that usually you've given them a reason to think that everything's going to the direction that starts initially. You've run that type of a play throughout the game. You've given them that look.
All right,
and
now,
now
lucky
you're going to
56,
counter things
lucky
and bring
56.
it back the other way. Almost a tendency breaker at times. And a lot of it is making sure that you have an illusion, almost like a magician. Look over here for the plays actually happening over there, and that's where a running back's vision comes into play. See the hole in a place where people don't expect and get there.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Come on.
Yeah, buddy. That's how you hit.
That's right.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first
All right, now,
and
lucky
10.
56. Lucky 56.
We got 3. Hey, watch 28.
Play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one deep. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Colby Listenby, his first touchdown on the year. And the Pats able to cash in. The route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
So out now come the Redskins. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory. Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
3 down.
And that was amazing because that drive went with no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive
All right, now,
front,
lucky
because they're
56,
keeping him
lucky
clean,
56.
meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to
Detroit,
run to the football,
Detroit.
and the plays he's making, he's throwing them in the offensive backfield.
Now back to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
3 down, 3
Gun!
On the handoff, it's Geis running right through it. Oh, he sheds himself free. 30, 10, touchdown, Washington.
Yeah, baby.
Darius Geis, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been the on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Tight left. 4 down, 4 down.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
53.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to rifle into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Oh, nice pick.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
Standing where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10.
Yo, Mike 52, Mike 52.
Trying to get by Geis. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that allowed him to get to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
And he finds Tyler Croft. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Gun!
They'll look to throw. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Detroit!
4 down.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Yeah, baby.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Double tight.
Hurry up, here we go!
On 3rd down, it's Thompson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the left tag, should be a fairly easy one here. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time, 1-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling.
Back
Because
99,
a
Philly, here we
one-play
go.
drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think next time out, run the football, and give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
He is firing that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, putting it deep downfield, taking shots. Unsuccessful there, but I like his moxie.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
That's overload.
On play action, then throw. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he's unable to grab it.
Hot.
Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance.
Detroit!
And that can put your team in some Dutch.
Especially maybe when you look at the safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and he fires one that's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
My bad, guys. My
And
bad.
as a defender, if you go with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that, but to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
Tight to the right. Move.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Check three. Single.
All right, here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the catch, it's Crowder. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's
That
go.
catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is Geis. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Boom.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
All right, here we go. Blue, landing.
Throw here out of the gun. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught at the 10. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 52 yards.
Double tight. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
Detroit!
They go play action here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Jonathan Allen able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Gun!
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Over!
52. Jam him.
Watch it now, Barney!
Mike, 53.
Gun! Over! Gun!
Shotgun. He'll look to throw. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. They'll set up to throw. Steps away to his left. He hits White. Complete. A very solid gain of 27. And when he started rolling left there as a right-handed quarterback, I thought, boy, this 3rd down play is going nowhere. But credit to him, able to pick up the first.
And all you righties who are watching the game at home, get out of your chair, get off the couch, move to your left, and then rifle one. You may leave a hole in the wall, as you'll have to explain later, but you'll see how difficult that throw actually was.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Over! Watch it now, Barney!
Carry, it's Michelle. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yo trip ends here, baby. Yo trip here.
All right, now, lucky 56.
50's the mic.
All right, now, lucky 56.
He's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Preston Smith able to get him for a loss of about 3. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Gun!
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53.
Gun!
You ain't going nowhere.
Over!
SOS.
Looking to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe
Watch it
they'd
now,
gotten a look at
Barney!
my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Hey, check.
All right, now,
Not a
lucky
good one, let me
56.
tell you.
Lucky 56. Over!
Back to throw now. 1st down.
You go tight.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. It's a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his first touchdown on the year. 6. And his kick is right through. Goskowski now out to kick it away. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Even.
No. Check. Patriot.
They'll hand it down to guys. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
4 down, 4 down.
They'll set up a throw. This is complete to Jordan Reed.
3 down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Yours. Single.
All right, here we go.
Now on first down, he'll drive to throw it. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
All right, here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Gun!
Out.
No. Check. Patriot.
Let's go. Hey, we got.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Black 99 Philly. Here we go. Watch him now, Barney.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To Michelle on the dump off. And he'll take it down side of 45 at the 46. It'll be a gain of 9. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first.
All right, now, Lucky 56.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Gonna air it out deep for Grove. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get inside of Washington's 15 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
4 down.
All right, now, Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this will be caught inside the 10. What a grab. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Tight end right. Hey.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half.
Key 26.
Back to FedEx Field following this short
All
play.
right, now, Lucky 56.
Double tight. We got 4.
Gun!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
Then with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles. I believe it was against Washington.
Showed off the power, but not much room to run. Brought down at the 5. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play.
All right, now, Lucky
I'm
56.
actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So that one will be accepted. So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Hey, boys, we got 4.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Leopard! Watch him now, Barney!
For 13 yards, and it moves
Gun!
But with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Over there. Single receiver.
Hurry up, here we go. 319.
And they get him down right near the midfield
Leopard!
stripe.
Leopard!
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first
Gun,
down.
gun!
Clock running as the Redskins try to hurry up.
Gun!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. Well, he's been the guy. Already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw here. He is going to find Hill here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground game now. Nice. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now back to throw. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Outside's coming.
I know you probably saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play.
3 down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
Mike, 58, right there.
They look to throw here. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Crash.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now it's 4th down. That should set up the situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble, as he'll bring this one out to the 27. A second quarter score from down in Houston. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
Watch it now, Barney!
Motion.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Out comes the redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they see right through that defensively.
Okay, we got four.
As he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Let's go.
Brandon, that play certainly felt like what I call a tendency breaker. 1st and 10, they dial up a draw play. That's not a normal situation, but give credit to the defense. They weren't fooled at all and really finished off the play.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
He'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Too fast, baby.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll block the throw.
Check three.
That's out to him. Right side complete. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. But there's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Double tight.
Detroit!
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I see you, boy. I see you.
Don't forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
Hurry up, here we go.
Action fake. They'll look to throw. Try to lay one up. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain of 39 that time.
Woo! Let's get it.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Gun!
58, boys, 58.
In the red zone now, they look to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Tyler Croft, his second touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and drive for 2.
Here we go. Detroit!
4 down. Check. 4 down.
They'll run it here. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Leopard!
We got
This time he'll look to throw. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Monte Nicholson picks it. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the third time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play?
3 down, 3 down.
Might want to check into a 12
All right, here we go.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, we got tight left, tight ends left.
Let's go, let's go.
4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
Woo!
First throw out for the backup Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And we now have a new single-game interception king, a record-breaking 5th pick there.
If that's not the true definition of a ball hawk, I don't know what is. That is absolutely phenomenal.
Here we go.
What comes to my quickly, partner, is one of the more recent ones to get to 4. A terrific play. 5. That sets a brand new NFL record.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Devin McCourty brings him down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56.
They'll lift the throw. Buying time to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 28. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Partner, if we've heard it once, we've heard it 1,000 times. Don't throw late down the middle.
And he did. We see the end result.
What you have to do is you got to make sure you manipulate those defenders with your eyes and your head, maybe even some body movement to move them a little if you're going to come back late down the middle.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet. When the extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback, a hot route, so to speak.
Now throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Boom! Bus stop!
So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal. Back to throw again. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey, 4 down.
Over!
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Nice job holding them out of the end zone on 3rd down, but give a big assist to the crowd. They've been winning the entire game and have spurred them on. Here in the second half, they've really helped elevate their play.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now, it's been a really tough ball game to try to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And it's incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Watch him now, Barney! Gun!
Play action, no throw. And going deep. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Tight end to the right. Move.
This is Geis. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Out of the gun. And he's caught right at the 10-yard line.
3 down.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 32 that time. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
4 down. Check.
Set! Green!
They'll try to run it. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Geis alone in the backfield here. 2nd and goal.
Double tight. Even. 4 down. Even.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
They They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Out. 3 down.
Looking to throw. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way down. They really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? It's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
And now out come the Patriots. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Detroit!
Now. Here's 1st and 10. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter.
Leopard!
24, watch 24.
Over!
Watch Watch the ship. Let's go, motion.
Try to get this offense going with the shell. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means how to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus and stand on their...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Let's go, boys.
Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Back now at FedEx Field. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
4 down. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Gun! Detroit!
It's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. He just joined the double-digit party with that last pick. He now has 10 on the season.
And that takes a great amount of skill, study, a tad bit of luck. But bottom line, he's had a heck of a season.
Starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Here's Geis. And he'll be across midfield down to the 45.
Lucky,
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Tight end's right.
Gun!
First down. He'll drop to throw it. And Hill with it over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Yeah, baby.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
And you know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place.
All right, here we go.
Guys are making yards after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 23 yards on the play.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Hey, give him credit. That's a good, solid game there on the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
Two tights. Four down.
On the ground, Geis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins.
Go. Let's run.
Darius Geis, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Uses the spin. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Gun! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. A very good gain on first down. 9 yards on the dump off. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Larry. Here we go.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Let's bring it.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
New England on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Hey, we got...
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Mike 50.
And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, my mindset is we've got them now.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
But occasionally, you want to pass it down. I mean, not a lot, for sure, but sometimes just to keep the defense guessing.
Oh, no doubt. You want to break tendencies as you go along with a game because you don't want to just say, oh, 3rd and 1, we know exactly what they're going to do. But in this situation, as an offensive lineman, as a running back, I'd want to know why I didn't get the football.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert
All right,
there
now,
on
lucky
4th
56.
down.
Lucky 56. Black 99 Philly. Here we go. Watch him now, Barney.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was looking for Gronk that time. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in the game are like he did 3 times. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Guys showing he's going to be an important part of this Redskin backfield as he's in there again for 1st down.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's Geis. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Dumps it off for Geis. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Patriots have it.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Detroit!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
4 down, check. Here we go.
On three. Motion.
Play action, it's Brady. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Preston Smith in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. New England on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Gun!
They'll set up a throw. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And he lost the football, and the Redskins scoop it.
3 down. 3 down.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch tight. Tight end right. Tight end right.
Now a run with Gunners.
Check nickel.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
3 down. 3 down.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Woo! Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Strong right.
Detroit.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Here's Tressway now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Charles, we saw a lot of points go.